Hello all, this is Dr. Dave Maslach talking about reciprocity.com, and I really want to talk to you about experiences and why it's so important to do experiences for business. One of the really interesting things that's happening right now is online shopping is taking over a tremendous amount of shopping experiences from most people, most businesses. But what's really interesting here is if you create experiences like this is at the Tallahassee Jingle Bell Run. You can see here everybody's all in line like this. If you create experiences, then not a lot of people the online businesses can't deal with these particular experiences. So it's really fascinating. You can attract a lot of people by doing these doing these experiences. They're really fun and they draw a lot of people. So you should look at trying to do this with your own businesses. Hello all. Sorry about that. The video camera, my iPhone actually died during the run when I was going through this. So I had to cut out a little bit at the end. I actually had a few messages or a few ideas in terms of creating experiences from business. Again, I'm a professor of innovation strategy and entrepreneurship from one of the large state schools in Florida. I'm sure you know which one it is if it's in Tallahassee, right? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And a couple of things with the experiences, and what I was getting at, the point that I was trying to make is that there's a lot of sort of fear going on right now with online shopping in terms of people trying to create small businesses and thinking about different businesses in their area, because there's a lot of online giants that are moving in, right? So Amazon is definitely one of the big ones. And then, another one, Walmart, for example. And so you have to create these businesses, or we often fear what these businesses are going to do. And I actually think it's actually going to be a really good thing that's going to happen, particularly for consumers and user experiences. And the reason why it's going to push businesses, small businesses, towards more of creating these sort of really fun experiences like this. So it might be creating different festivals. I know that there is a couple of pubs in town that create little festivals, for example, which draw people in, sort of family festivals. There's also, you can create do the whole Santa Claus thing, sort of Christmas theme sort of thing that you can create in your business. And you can create that for any single sort of celebration that's happening, right? You could do a 4th of July sort of experience that draws people in. You have to really think about drawing people into the particular store, because people are not going to get into the car and drive to that particular place, wherever it is, right? They're going to purchase things online. So you have to think about ways to make them come to your location. And if you can make it into an experience, make it a really fun thing, it's going to drive your business tremendously. So I'd highly recommend thinking about, maybe if you're in the restaurant business, maybe you have a small business, for example, whatever it is, thinking about maybe getting an event planner or devoting some of your budget to creating these experiences like this. So the Tallahassee Jingle Bell Run, thousands of people showed up for it. It's a lot of fun. It's really fun. There is an HMO that was promoting it in town that was sponsoring it, and they got a lot of advertising because of it. And people have all of this gizmos and stuff like that for that HMO, which is a healthcare provider in town. And that's really going to help out that particular HMO. It's pretty much, it's great advertising for them. So I'd highly recommend for you thinking about creating these particular experiences like that. Maybe it is creating your own run if it's related to your business. For example, there is a great organization out there called Lululemon. If you know about them, they make yoga pants, and the way that they actually grew their company is not focusing on the particular pant. It's a good quality pant, but making sure that people are really having fun, and they're creating sort of a club atmosphere at Lululemon where you feel kind of at home when you go there. And then they have different courses and things like that where you can go to. And that's what you're going to have to start building into the businesses of your own sort of small businesses to attract people, particularly with these online giants moving in. It's only going to get worse, and you have to think about creating these really fun things for consumers, for customers, so they could just come out and hang out. It's going to change the environment tremendously. So I'd encourage you to think about creating these, whatever the experience is, and however fun that experience is. Think about how actually you could do that for your own small business in Florida or, in the world, wherever it is. Create these consumer experiences, customer experiences where people are going to love it and they're just going to have a lot of fun. They're going to hang out. They might buy something, they might not, but basically you're trying to create this sort of fun atmosphere. That's the way that sort of branding and advertising is gonna start moving towards. So I encourage you to look at that. Thank you so much for following along. Again, I created reciprocity.com. The E is spelled with a 3.